do a power steering pump on a 2016 Traverse. So a lot of people will do this in different ways, okay? Sorry, I just sent a clip line there. But I found that the easiest way is not to drop the subframe. And you can see it's leaking in there, so it's been having a leak issue here for a bit. The easiest way to get these out is to take the exhaust out, and you shoot the exhaust, the downpipe, and you work it out that way. It's a lot easier doing it this way than removing the subframe and doing that. There's a trick to it. Mind you, the only reason you take the wheel off here is to get that bolt right here. But first we need to take off a tensioner, so here. So it's a process to it, but I've done these before, they're kind of fun. Okay, so you can see there's our tensioner right there, so we need to get probably a breaker bar, slip it on and turn it. So here we go. Okay, so from here you can use that Pittsburgh tool with 3/8 ratchet. Just pull it off the pump. That's all you really need to do. So swing the belt up in here, okay? And you can leave that tool on there for now. We're gonna need that ratchet, maybe use another one, but okay. So the next step is that we need to do a bottom piece here. So okay. So these are 15mm, okay? I'm gonna shoot one out here. Shoot two out. Keep these bolts separate here. Got a part stitch somewhere around here. But we're gonna slide over to right there, okay? And shoot. 15. Shoot the other 15. Down it goes. To the side, okay? Okay. The next thing we have to shoot off is these, okay? Our downpipe. So, downpipe has to come out in this. If you reach up in here, you can see there's O2 sensor clips right here. So these have to get undone. I'm gonna kick on a light. Okay. So these have to get undone. They have to get removed. So it's either that or the exhaust comes out with it and we're not playing. So what we're gonna do, let's pull that tab, okay? Okay, I got that tab there. Okay, pop the tab. Okay, we got O2 sensor free. Let's slide to the front, okay? I got this one up here, okay? I'll stick that right there. That, okay? So I've got these two O2 sensor wires free. Now we're going to use some penetrating one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? So, all there, all there. This is just for good measure, by the way. Just so we don't have problems, but okay. That's done, that's done. Top one, we'll get to it. So, first things first, so you got your wrench on there, 13mm for the exhaust. Try to grab it again here. Okay. Hardware. Okay, there's one. Okay. That's out at the stud. So okay. So that exhaust gasket is split and gone. Here. Okay. That one off. Okay, let's move that out the way. Okay, so once your downpipe's out, you can see your hose there. You've got a 16mm in the back. There's a mount bolt there. A mount bolt from the side, and you can see that 16mm line that sits in there. So the best way to do it from here is to get a drain pan. Okay, this makes things a little easier when you're looking for room. Okay, so looking for a nut. Let's fit in here. I'm kind of blind in here right now, so ratcheting wrench would be more preferred. I didn't grab it, I grabbed the regular wrench, so that's my bad. It's taking me a little more time, it's my bad. Problem is you can't really reach in here to spin it with your hands. So you have to spin it with a wrench until it's out. Which is pretty lame, to be honest, but it is what it is. So I just kind of okay. After this, our heat shield will come out now. Slide it up through here so it comes in and out up through there. So heat shield out of the way, we can see a bit more. Okay, so from there we're going to need a set of pliers for the wheel well. Yeah, that one. First we're going to get that clamp, that little person right there. So let's go grab one. getting that clamp off of there, I used a long pair of needle nose with a 90, and I ended up getting it off. So that was how I did it. We need to get a drain pan. There's a whole bunch of fluids about to come out of this thing, so maybe I can get a little force up on the clamp. Yeah, so we're gonna pop it off, catch all of our fluid. Not bad. And that was due for a change, so great. We're just gonna let that drain for now. Catch as much as we can. I got one clamp off. That last 5/8 will sneak it from the wheel well probably. DEXTRON IV, so DEXTRON IV ATF will generally do the job. Okay. There we go. We pulled the elbow out. So I'm going to leave that in there actually. Once you pull that elbow, you can reach that a lot better. So that's kind of the plan here. We're going to Okay, so I don't know what I captured and what I didn't here. I got ants all over me. But I shot the side mount out with a long extension of 15. We want to make sure that this elbow is the same. So that looks like the same elbow that came out of there. So let's do a little bit of cleanup first. Back in there, you go pulley down and bottom side up, okay, and it slides just right past it, okay, gives you a little room. So so I got that. We're gonna go up and over, but that's got to go in. There we go, there we go. Okay, alright, so I'm pretty sure my camera's done for. I figured that out. It's done for. So, yeah.